One with a hatchet, can't match it. I see you're posting your ratchet. Shoot you up, get a rough draft and you snatch it. I call you, you called me a co-author, but I put down rhymes so you got jealous, hot, trying to catch it, trying to snatch it off. My dream leave me empty cause you wish you could spit. You told me I can't lay my own rhymes. I wasn't trying to break your heart while you stole BS. Don't sound like good shit to me when you're spitting. You're not an MC. You don't even make your own music. It's true. If your mama wants to talk, it's okay. She already kicked me out too. I wanna check on you and make sure you're okay. If I had my way, I'd come you every day and critique everything you do and say. You'll understand me if you're a mom. One day I want to teach you the best way to use. Always want to play. Some will lie to stay and pretend you're not a sexual prey. Some will use you like an ashtray. Your dad treated me like I was made of clay. He's sick or something. What can I say? He could at least say what he needed to say. Instead, I guess so in hairspray. Light up, so I got nothing else to say. Sorry, baby, I love you in every way. But the sperm donor who's supposed to play is stuck with you now every day. You better come back and little fake pop stars like Lady Gaga looking like her just came out of clown car. Freaking nasty swag can't be stopped. Should I not be brought for more money's nice butt? You look like a fake star, talking like you didn't change. Who are you? At least you gotta ask your ass hanging out a jar, but full outfit instead of a car. You look spooky from afar. Wonder if God's gangster sure as hell can't see him in any kind of wankster. How do we stop this derailing train? The ends of the world on every brain. Never know what words are in vain. Everyone's capable of being sane. At least trying can help maintain. Losing focus over a stain. If you mention a name, should just get slain. PO's not even worth it. The brain drain, hard to forget, cause my baby's on my brain. After 10 years, not a call to complain. Try me, you'll be a blood stain. Baby, don't even need to know. I'm not the one to blame, cause don't blame, she don't know your name. I did all I could for such a lame. Boy, you really hardly got game. Probably why you running very home, cause raw and stunned, crispy and insane. You lie so much, your name should be Shane. Anyway, that sexy dude was his name. Yeah, what's your boss? The one you're pissed I post game? How's his dick taste? Go ahead, blame. Oops, you didn't know payback's not tame. P.S. Damon's nut tastes the same. You're a joke in everything you claim. Claiming you're a racist yet hiding like you got that fame. Yet when you hide behind the doors, you're begging me and tell me any lies. It's insane. You're greedy, get greedy, sane. But if your colored man's around, you run popping your mouth. Yet can't pop when the tough boys come out through that crowd. Come off and tell me what you see. I think them jokes look better with your head hanging from the trees. No, I mean an apple. You're better than what Jews and niggas have in common. Wait, they sweet and you crying 'cause I'm all about 'em. You wishing I could be more than what's in your headphones. Wait, be loved enough to drown your sick of your restraints. Noises is how I'm plotting. You wouldn't think I was doing nothing but being rotten. I met this dude around the hood We did that good. Never mind mention that baby's mama like I should. Split you as soon as we were both good. Never switched numbers, never needed to. It wasn't what was gonna happen, it was just what would. Cause he had me fooling like I should. We both got goody good. You know what I mean. If you're not, you should. When the beat was so down, bruh, he just couldn't believe what he saw. Wanna spit that fire, it's more than a desire. I'm not looking for a buyer, I'm building my empire. My soul need to imagine. Don't give me a fuck about a tire. It don't make my empire, my soul and God inspire. As I walk down the street, leaves crunching at my feet, another day at end, pondering what's around the next bend. Home sweet home, I see how you live. I find what I used to be. Peering out my window, sensing God in my shadow, I feel sadness in my heart, each piece of me torn apart. God's work is a mystery, and I sit and plead. Thank you, Lord, for staying in my side and sending me along for the ride. I've done it again, lost myself again. God knows when. Beyond this, I see an image of what was me, wasted and all the way. Only to see another day. Tears amplify my pain. Burnt bridges drive me insane. Can't trust a soul, it's a never-ending hole. Left with my thoughts of what I used to be. It's all faded in front of me. Circles in my head, am I better off dead? I must pick up each piece, carefully building a masterpiece. My halo's right over my set of horns. Look to the sky, trying to deny, I feel scorned. The truth has been bent so much it's worn. Trying to tell myself I don't feel them lies, never be torn. All my love has been given and I'm trying not to mourn. Lies fade like the day I was born. Sister ditched me over dick, so I got no love for him. Knowing they're looking for support, ain't acting warm. All so jaded, trying to pass the storm. You know what you can do is sit there and try to pretend you don't want to hear me, or get on and grab the horn. Yellow models, green, purple pills, tripping. Got 3 girls and 4 chocolate perfections, yummier than confections. What you need, a lesson, baby, don't be stressing. Purple, yellow smoke, hot mama's tripping, classic blonde is flipping. Let me see them toes start popping and tripping. Greens, dreams, trails, get off, stop slipping. Kale looking at me and I'm calling him asshole, cause he's better than fish scale. Blowing Jane's sister, keep puffing, saying thanks, mister. My favorite colors are chrome, purple, and haze, and spark a dome. Icy glistening of raindrops, snow melting under the shimmer. Speaking of days, of yesterdays and tomorrow, the silent air tells me to love with all my might. The blood of money tells me to go home for another night. The rainbows and the drops tell me to embrace every drop of creativity I have been blessed with. The split second it takes to disappear reminds me the opportunity to slip away before I focus on the next drop awaiting to grace my soul. The thought of watering, nourishing the soil brings peace, like I'm growing in a new form, fragile every day. Just brewing my life away on my veins for the next thought of cure. I can't imagine, I just want it to be pure. I stare into the woods before me, it means nothing and everything. So, no sun awakening my eyes, soft snow saying good morning and goodbyes. Fresh powdered silence, trees speaking from ancient tales from times that could have been violence. An air that between us is like a picture in time. Are you sure what you see? Do you ever sway like a tree, so beautiful in harmony? Only question that's survival. The snow sit there, and I wish it melts for a wishbone. And the trees saying, chance your fate, try for ease and go on that date. This branch flowers out like a star. going in so many directions, I don't know where we are. Like the paths of life, then a deer pops out of nowhere saying, easier to rest and not care. The way it paints the trees beg me to create. I know I'll always be there. Dripping sweat from my side, she asked me to subside. Their pain and greedy ride, customizing to the newest way to fix her. A dog begins to whimper. The streams unite her, for she gave her air first, then became consumed. The love of a man bloom, they deny each other's corruption, watching lungs become tainted and slowly filled with more harsh air. The sand waits to drown me, the desert, no destination, yet it awaits the time to move and rest. The sun shines, the grains warming its touch, no whispers compare to the warmth and breeze begs to feel the earth. The stars glisten with ancient eyes, tales of insanity. The sun will never stop sending love and rise. Rays of truth and answers. Its greatest understanding is loving the moon, and we can only play like we don't see cancer or try to fix it. We can only understand what our earth lays before us. The animals hunger, and similar to how we search for answers, containing it only intimidates our pride, a pride that should be left for the gods. Each poem like a window opening to the eyes of the soul, concentrating on the healing of a whole, leaving my belly full, abundant with completely whole. Each key gives a toll, gracing lives with untold, sending emotions to uphold. The wind seems like the ocean waves, powerfully gathering where it may. It rustles the trees and knocks out the electricity. Speaking of an internal clock filled with crescent moons, the bright suns overtaking the universe, how the elements choose to rehearse. I watch to try and be thankful, graceful, true, loving, understanding in me. And there might be reasoning. I can only give the wind of flowers, the water, a place in my belly. I feel they only ask. I create harmony and beauty. I think our elements seek to give us understanding and purity. Maybe truly I gaze at the clouds and sky. The soft, silky yellow cloud points at me, saying inspirational as endless. The deep, serene purple cloud above me holds so many questions. The milky white ones surrounding it are so filled with silent answers and hope. I can give it answers and questions the way the universe has kept me full of answers and questions. I want to shower it with flowers, trees, love, and happiness. If the universe could be given constant joy, I would pay the bill. Yellow, white, light blue, purple, and dark blue seep together. The only asking that I'm thankful, content, and full of blooming love. The pale purple, I think, loves me. Cozy to the left, it's as if I feel the sky's approval and I don't need nothing to control. I had a heroin binge, the cats pulled me over, and I don't want to say anymore because it's Crimson and Clover and it's already over and I don't want to talk about it. What the fuck, this dude's barking? Sorry, I'm kind of lost in this track. Ain't looking for a plague, looking to learn and learning to fix what I lack. Can't afford imperfection or perfection, so I'm still in the stack. His bro's acting like he ain't known seizures, like I know what's Ritalin and half a mom and half a rag. Hey, maybe I can sell Shady and see if he knows what I'm talking about. Maybe he'll talk to me when I'm taking a nap. Quit playing me, so sick of dudes crazy, acting like he didn't need to pay me. That baby daddy full of his lies and lady, using words like loves and hugs and kisses, and could be there. Don't know myself because he's talking about getting married and I'm the weird one because I called back. Tell Nicki Minaj to call me so we can get sticky, because one of my nicknames is Nikki, and I'm a little picky, and I can get freaky, sexy, or way sticky, and get down to that tricky swifty. You know you're not shifty. That hoe I was with wrote so fucking good, and I gave you that insight. Fenro, please stop asking, can just driving around. No, you're drunk, smoking skunk. Are we keeping on with the funk? What the funk? I only flunked a few grades, 2 degrees, and gotta stop living for a skunk. But don't want to be in anyone's trunk, so back up or get sunk. Some dudes sound like they wanna be barfing dogs. I got my own skinny hogs, trying to give a fuck about my dogs. I'm staying around out of the fog, staying like a frog. Stand for real, I don't want to steal. Don't make me real, recognize real. Became a mother before I realized I don't know my mother. Lost or unusually full music every summer. Not sure I want to meet the drummer. Who wouldn't want to be on MTV every summer and known as everything but a bummer, and stop losing themselves and being a drummer. Quick to drive that Hummer, punch their mother in the mouth for her intentionally violated supper whenever she felt like in the summer. I want to be a princess of success all around me, roll around me feeling blessed, and realize that success breeds success. So if you're stressed, always recognize to create what's best. Lost in my play like it's for the best. Wasn't grown for years, no matter what was best. I don't know what to suggest. I saw Tupac again today in a vision, talking to me dressed as a soldier. I think he heard me listening and knows my due dates and my due dates and my daddy's and a soldier, and our hearts can't get any colder. Grown older, I can't be a curator or a rapper, but R&B's got me rolling and sitting here like a trapper. Melodies trying not to get colder. It's good when it's warmer. Drizzle made me feel like I peed my pants, ran it off rants, like I know someone who knows big pants. Everything is watching like a circumstance. Criminals of time, I always want to rhyme. A dime, it must be time. I gotta find my heels and stuff tip holders with lines. How do I always miss such obvious signs? I'm always in infinite design. We all are. I wish we'd do each other good. I'm not sure what the design was, but I feel like I'm twisted time. Not sure who to trust by design. It appears to me that the universe speaks to me through shapes of clouds, twinkling stars, and peekaboo is what I see, and I catch shooting stars all the time. The universe gives to me and I give back. I try to believe and I see a stack. I need to start living my life well. I gotta get in and find myself filled with abundance and trying to live well and figure out what that name is and smell. Hi, my name is Star Killer. Don't stunt, I'll kill you in town with kindness till you can't stand to be around. Why I frown so drained from bowing down. Don't so much hurt to some who I hurt me worse than slamming me on the ground. I must be fucked in the head. I want his friends and his friendship and can't say more cause I feel for that other whore and that man around him. So I'm so confused at this round, and he hardly looks at me or picks me up when I'm down. So when he does, he wants me around. If anything, he's honest, and he has come out cause everyone runs from me to the sun. Goodies need to be found, and I'm just trying to sit here and figure out what's around. The sky's kind and lined by my infinite seas of mysteries.